they're getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if
Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm doing a really cool video. I'm doing a getting to know me Q&A. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I miss you guys. How are you guys doing? Doing good? Okay. I ask people on my Instagram, and I also have a list of questions. So let me go to the list of questions first, and let's just get into the video. All right? All right, let's do the first one. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Me personally, I've always wanted to live in California. So like LA, that's just like great vibes. I've been to LA before, and I just love it. Like the weather is nice, they have beaches, the people are cool, and I just love the vibes. Like I love the vibes. LA, that's just it. LA. What is your biggest fear? To me, that's a very good question. My biggest fear would be not being successful in life and not being able to live out the dreams that I have for my life. So like if I don't fulfill those things, then I feel like that's a big fear for me. Like I'm fearful that I won't be able to do it, but I'm still pushing and going as hard as I can to get those things done, right? Okay, here on my phone I have a good one. What would you change about yourself? What is one thing you could change about yourself if you could? I would honestly, that's a very good question. I would honestly change my height. So I would want to be like 5'5". You know, that's like an average height for a woman because I'm only 5'3". But I love being 5'3" too. So I would get rid of this belly. I don't know if y'all could see it. This little belly of mine. I would get rid of that and I'll be all right. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. Other than that, I don't really want to change nothing about myself. I love myself. Like I truly love myself. And if you are having doubts about yourself and how you look and how you feel, just find something to be confident about and stick with it and be yourself. That's all you can do, really. If you can eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? It's either between a seafood boil, so like crab legs, corn, shrimp, a whole seafood boil, or Mexican tacos. So like, oh my god, I love tacos so much. I freaking love tacos. I was supposed to go to Mexico a couple of weeks ago, but I couldn't go because of the pandemic. But I was going to have a blast in Mexico. I was going to eat my stomach full of tacos, margaritas, all of that. I'm just here for, I love anything Mexican. I love avocados, I love guacamole, I love nachos, I love tacos, I love tacos dorados, tacos flautas. What's the round ones that you eat? I can't remember, but it's a round hard shell. And tostadas. Oh yes, tostadas is the best thing ever. So I would eat tacos or seafood for the rest of my life if I could, if that was my only meal left. Next question. Have you ever had a nickname growing up, and what was it? So I have so many nicknames. My first nickname was Pookie, given to me by my brother. So I have Pookie, I have Zell. My boyfriend calls me Zell or Z. My sorority sisters call me Zelly. That some people in my family, they call me Dea. People in high school used to call me Z. I have so many nicknames. Yeah. Zelly, Z, Dea, Pookie, Zell, all of those. Those are my nicknames. Do you like or dislike surprises? I love surprises, y'all. I don't feel like I ever get surprised. Like I usually know what's going on and when it's gonna happen. So like I would love to be surprised. I would love to come home one day and my boyfriend is like, we're going on a vacation to somewhere, just pack your bags. I would love that. Or if he just surprised me with something, I would love that. Or if my mom and dad's like, yo, we bought you a car, I would be so surprised and so happy. Like Who doesn't like surprises? If you don't like surprises, you're lying. Like, something about you, you're lying. Like, people love surprise. You love to be surprised with things, whether it's monetary or not. You love to be surprised. Like, it's just, it's being spontaneous. It's nice, it's cool, it's fun. You're not expecting it, so it's really cool. I love surprises. Don't get it twisted, right? What are your hobbies? So I love to shop, I love to travel, I love to eat, I love to hang out with my friends and family. So that'll be my 5 hobbies. But shopping is the main one, and traveling. I do those 2 the most. Haven't been shopping that much lately, and I haven't been traveling that much, but I do love to do those things the most. I feel like you guys know that already. Next question. How many pairs of shoes do you own? So I have my shoe rack behind this camera. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I have another rack in the closet with about 14 to 20 more shoes. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Let's do 16, right, that I see, plus another 16 in the closet. Only own 32 pairs of shoes. And mind you, I threw away a lot of shoes lately. Actually, I have more in one of these bins in my room. So I have a lot of pair of shoes, and I want to buy more. Like, I'm girly. I love a pair of heels. I love a nice pair of shoes, nice pair of sandals. So I'm gonna look into buying more. But that's decent. About 32 to 40 pairs of shoes that I have in my room so far. Right now, after cleaning out this room and doing all that stuff, I have that many pairs of shoes left. Okay. Yeah. Next question. List 2 pet peeves. Oh, okay, I have one. I truly hate it when people read your message and then it says seen or read. Yo, that blows my mind. I'm sitting there and, like, if you know they're a person that's always on their phone and you're like, okay, so you read this message and you just disregarded it for what? Like, you did that for what? To make me mad? I'm already mad and now you ignore my message. I'm getting heated, y'all. But yes, I cannot stand that. Like, I cannot stand being left on red, and I can't stand being ignored. So that might be my 2. That's kind of the same thing. Let me find another pet peeve. Another pet peeve I have is when I can hear people chewing, like when they're eating. That really bothers me. So it's just like, if you hear it, it's like, oh, please stop, please stop. But yeah, those are my 2 biggest pet peeves. No, I have another one too. I hate being compared to anybody, and if you know me, you know that when people do it, I get like outraged. Not outraged, but I get offended. Like, don't ever compare me to somebody that you know. Like, don't compare success, don't compare what people are doing in their lives. Everybody have their own journey, and I really truly hate to be compared to other people. Like, I'm me, myself, and I alone, you know. God made me, and that's just how it's gonna be. Like, don't compare me to anybody else, because like, it just takes away from you, you know. And I truly hate that. Like, I really do hate that more than the chewing and eating thing that you can hear. But yes, those are my pet peeves. Next question, what's the most daring thing you've ever done? The most daring thing I've ever done is jumping off of a cliff out of the country. So I was in Costa Rica when I was like either 17 going on 18. No, I was 17. It was in the summer of 2014, right? So we were hiking, and then we ended up going whitewater rafting, and they had these mountains that you could jump off and just jump into the water. And so that's what I did. I was so scared at first. Like, I'm not a daredevil at all. And in my head, I'm like, I'm never gonna do this again. Well, I might not ever do this again. So I'm gonna just take my chances and jump off the cliff. So I got to the edge of the cliff. I'm like, woo. I'm breathing, I'm like, woo. and then I just jumped. So actually my trainer, or my like leader of the group, I was at a volunteer program, he held my hand and he was like, he'll go with me. So that's what I did. I held his hand. It was like 1, 2, 3, go, and we jumped, and that was just it. And you know what's crazy? After I jumped, I wanted to do it again and again and again. Like I had a shot of adrenaline after that. Like I just kept wanting to do it, like kept wanting to jump off the cliff, which is crazy. But if you ever have an opportunity to do something daring like that, like jumping off a cliff, bungee jumping, or anything outrageous and cool like that, try it. You know, you never know how you'll feel about it unless you do it. So if you have the courage to do so, then do it. All right, what would you do if you won the lottery? Okay, so if I won the lottery, the first thing I would do is buy myself a home, and then buy my family, like my mom and dad, a home. Like before, you know, in my life, I feel like I want to do so much for people, and my parents have done a lot for me. They put me into a position where I can do things for myself, and I'm just a level-headed young lady. So I would love to do something great for my parents, whether that's buying them a home, buying them a car that they need, anything that I would do with the money. It would be something to help my parents, number one, then I would help myself, and then I would help my siblings, and then I would donate some money to charities that I'm interested in. And after that, I'll just probably save some money in some accounts and then invest the money elsewhere. So I would use the money from the lottery very wisely. I would get things that I need, which is like a home, a car, all those things. I would bless people in my life, and then I would donate to charities and stuff. That's what I would do with money if I won from the lottery. Fingers crossed, okay? If money, next question. If money was not an object, what would you do all day? I'm being honest with y'all, if money was not an object and we didn't need money, I would be traveling the world. Like I would be living my best life. And it's not to say that I'm not living my best life. I'm just not living my life to the fullest or to the highest that I can live it, you know. I do travel here and there when I have the free time, when I have the money to do so. But if money was not a thing, it was not an object, I would be traveling every month somewhere new. I feel like that's my true passion. I want to travel this world. I want to meet new people. I want to explore new cultures and experience new things. So if money was not an object, traveling would be on my list. Like I would do that every single day, travel somewhere new and do something new. That's a good question. Let me guys know what you guys would do in the comments below if money was not an option. Comment down below what you would do. It's good to hear from other people and to see what other people, where their minds are coming from, you know. This is a cute one. Next question. How many pillows do you sleep with? So I only sleep with 4 pillows. I have a bed to myself, but I have 4 pillows. I feel like it's even. It's a good amount. It's just great. If you could share a meal with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be? Ooh, that's a good one. I would share a meal with my grandparents. So now I'm gonna reach. I would do both of my grandmas, my grandpa on my mom's side because he passed and I never met him, and then I would do someone alive. Who alive would I want to have dinner with? I'm gonna say Harry Styles, because when I was younger, I was so obsessed with this man. Like I loved him to the death of me. Now I've changed, I've grown, I'm older, but like I would love to see what the hype was about. You know, why was I so obsessed with him? Why are females still obsessed with him and all of that? And I would love to have dinner with him and just talk it out and see what it's all about. So Harry, hit me up if you're watching. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I would love to have dinner with those 4 people. And that's very random, but yeah. Let's scroll. Are you okay? I have one. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? It takes me honestly about an hour a day to get ready in the morning. So I have to take a shower. That's like 15 to 20 minutes, 30 to 40 if I'm washing my hair. And then I usually, if I'm getting ready and I know I'm going for that day, I usually put my outfit out the day ahead. If I don't, then it takes me like another 20 minutes to find an outfit, put it on, lotion up. And then if I have braids in my hair, then that's 5 minutes. If I don't have my hair done, I gotta do it, that's another 20 to 30 minutes. So realistically, an hour and a half. It takes me an hour and a half to get ready in the morning. That's pretty average for a female. So don't come for me in the comments because it's very average, very. Is there anything you wish would come back into fashion? Yes, me and my boyfriend was talking about this the other day about name belts. I would love to see people come back with name belts. Like when they were out, I never had one. Not that I know of. Yeah, I never had one. They had the ones where you could like see your name being scrolled over the belt like electronically, and they had the ones where you put your names on it. Oh, also thinking about that, name chains and name earrings. Yes, I would love for that to come back. I'm ready for that era. Like, give me a pair of name earrings, give me a name ring, which I actually do have. I have a name ring that I got it fixed. But yes, I would love for that to come back into fashion. Let's go to the Instagram and see if people commented. Okay, I have a few. The first one is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? That is such a great question. Realistically, I see myself very successful. So like I'm financially stable, I have my own place that I'm living in, I have my own car, I'm traveling as much as I want to, I'm doing the job that I want to do or the career that I want to do. I even see myself having a business in the next 5 years. And thinking about families and livelihoods, I also see myself having like my first child, because I'm 24 now and I don't want to have children too late, so I would probably start practicing in the next 5 years or so. So I see myself with maybe my first child. If not my first child, then me preparing or starting to have my first child. I see myself financially stable. I see myself with a nice car, with my license too. I'm gonna have my license soon, but I see myself my license, having a nice car. I see myself in a nice home, nice place where I live, and I just see myself traveling the world a lot in 5 years. So that's where I see myself in 5 years. Oh, also my business. I see myself with a business in 5 years. So that's what I see myself as, or where I see myself in the next couple of years. I'm pushing and I'm striving to get those things done. So once again, we're gonna get there. With time, we're gonna get there. But that's where I see myself. And thank you for the question. Next question is, what age did you first have sex? The same age as your mother. Don't be asking me that. And whoever asked that question, you know who you are. Stop playing with me. Don't try to expose me. So I have one more question from my Instagram that I'm gonna answer. It's really good. It says, what inspires you to get up each day? That's a great question. I think just me being able to open my eyes and see that I'm alive, that inspires me to get up, and the things that I want to do in life. So like, I really want to be financially stable and I want to live the life that I always dreamed of. So that's what makes me motivated and inspired to get up each day and to do it and just work hard at it. Like, my motivation in the life that I want to live, yeah, the life that I want to live is my motivation and inspiration for me to get up each day. And that's what I do. I get up, I start my day, and I go about my life. So me waking up, seeing that I'm alive, and then me thinking about what I want to do in life and how I want to live my life, that inspires me to get up and go and get it. Thank you for that question. Anyways, let's go back to the other questions that I have. What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? I don't know if this is strange, but I like mangoes and hot sauce. I know that's like a Mexican thing. I told y'all, I'm like part Mexican. I also like pickles and popcorn. Like the saltiness and the vinegariness of the pickles and the popcorn. I'm gonna have some of that as a snack actually today. I love that combo. Some people might think it's weird because pickles and popcorn. It's not weird. It tastes actually pretty good, okay? Next question. What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island? That is a very great question. Let me see. I would take, let's be realistic now. I can't take my phone because where am I going to charge it, right? I would take with me a knife, a pocket knife, a wire, and like a wire to wrap things up, and I would take a bag. Now let me explain. I would take the knife so that if we find an animal to eat, I can cut them up, slice them up, and cook them. And then I would take a bag because if I find things on the road or while I'm traveling in an island, like berries, and I can't eat all of them now, I can save them for later and put it in my bag. If I find another tool that I can use, I'll put it in my bag. And then I'll use the wire to like tie things. So if we find shelter, we make shelter, I can tie it up. I can use the wire to hold it up. So that's where my head goes when I think of what I would bring on a deserted island. All right, okay, next question. What is one thing you will never do again? For me, I'm gonna say online dating. So I use the app Tinder, and and I'm just traumatized by even saying the name. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but I feel like it's not genuine. Now if you found somebody on a dating app and you guys are in love, okay, that's fine and dandy, but that was not the case for me, girl. I was fooled, I was bamboozled, I was hurt, I was torn, I was broken, all of that. So if I you know, I would just never partake in online dating anymore. I'm gonna meet the people old-fashioned way, face to face, like I did, all right, with my new boyfriend. But I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that online dating no more. All right. So next question. If you could join any past or current music group, which would you join? I would join the Cheetah Girls. Let's get real, like, cause we are sisters. We stay together. We make up one big family, but we don't look the same. I would join the Cheetah Girls. Like, their songs were bops. That's it. They were bops. Like, I would join. I want to hit the boom, 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 boom. Like, I would join. I would be living my life. And they traveled all over the world. Come on. That's not even a, come on. Don't ask me that. Cheetah Girls. Whew. Okay, next question. Who knows you best? Who knows you the best? I don't even know. I would say it's either my close friends, so my close girlfriends, or my boyfriend. But knowing him, he'll be like, I don't know, I'm not sure, I forgot. You know how men are. They swear they don't know anything when it's time to come asking for something. But it's either my close girlfriends or maybe even my parents. They swear they know me too, and they don't. That's a good question. I'm not even sure. Y'all help me figure that out. Next question. What is your proudest let's try that again. What is your proudest accomplishment? My proudest accomplishment would have to be losing 60 to 70 pounds. So I was really larger a couple of years ago. In like 2013, the highest I weighed was like 225. And then I started this this like fitness journey and health journey where the doctors told me that my health was at risk, and that it just clicked in my mind. So starting 2014, January 1st, I ate super healthy. I just, you know, I cut back on everything, sweets, chips, fried foods, all of that. I ate super healthy. I drank lots of water. I worked out once or twice a week when I could, because I was still in high school and I didn't want to pay for a membership. So I would only work out when it was time for weight training at school, which is only twice a week. So I did that and I lost 60 pounds. I kept that regimen up for years after years after years. And I kept that regimen up and I got down to the lowest, which was 162. Yeah, I got down to 162. And I was so proud of myself because like I didn't have to do surgery, you know. I didn't have to like bash myself and be hard on myself. I just stayed true to what I believed in and I worked out and I was strong about it. I just stuck with it, and that's one of my proudest accomplishments. That's one of my proudest accomplishments. Like, I did it. I lost 60 pounds and it was a great feeling. I became healthier, I became happier, I felt more confident about myself. Now let's get real. As you get into new things, you know, I gained like maybe 10 pounds back, 10 to 15 pounds back, but that's okay. Now I'm on a new health journey where I'm going to lose that weight as well. But other than that, that's one thing I'm proud of, and I'm glad I did it because health wise I changed a lot of habits, and as you can see, my skin looks really good. I drink water daily. That's like the only drink that I do drink, but I'm just proud of that. I'm proud of how strong I was and how much willpower I had. So that's one of my proudest accomplishments. Would you rather vacation in Hawaii or Alaska, and why? I would rather vacation in Alaska. I know you guys thought I was gonna say Hawaii. Hawaii seems like I've been there before. Like, I know what it's gonna be like. Warm, nice beach. I would vacation in Alaska because who really travels to Alaska, you know? I've never been there. I know it's cold, so I would love to see what that's like. I would love to see what the people do there, and it's just something new to talk about, you know? So I would love to travel to Alaska over Hawaii. Do you love or hate roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I just hate the spinny ones where it's like woo 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 woo. I cannot stand that, but I love a little thrill of the Are you related or distantly related to anyone famous? So on my dad's side, we're related to Sidney Poitier, the actor. He's pretty old now, but if you guys know of him or look him up, we're related to him by marriage. So I'm famous, y'all. Let me stop. But I am related to him, so that's one thing that I am. And I'm gonna do the last question. Let's find a good one. Let's find a banger, a bring it home. Let's see. Last question. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? So I would go back to year 1995 when I was born, right? And I would be there and I would want to watch how I grew up and just to see how I was as a kid and how I lived my life and just how I navigated life and how I did things. I would love to see that. I would love to go back to when my parents became pregnant with me and just see how I grew up and just be there as a guide or you know, a fairy godmother, something like that, something to guide me along the way. Or if not my year 1995, I would love to go back to my parents' year to see how they were born and how they were brought up, just to be there to actually see it. I would love to see that. And that's just a little bit about me. If you guys want another video like this, let me know in the comments below. I'll probably do a part 2 with more questions, different questions, crazier questions, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, if you did enjoy this video, I want you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Stay true to yourselves and stay peaceful.